So part 2. So we had, now we're on to, and we're at the 9th fret of the D, G, and B strings, 10th fret of the high E, and then finally 12th fret, and then barring, and then G string. We're going to go on the 13th fret with the 2nd finger. Playing backwards, these are all E7s, and then, so 9th fret of everything except 10th on the high E. Now we're going, so 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the D, 7th fret of the G with your 3rd finger, 1st finger, 5th fret of the B, pinky on the high E string, 7th fret, then down to this little guy, like a little D7 sit up, and finally that. And I would just practice them, man, just be like, and just kind of up and down. And then when you're doing your tune, you know, you're like, dun, 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 dun. But, heads, and you can put your stuff in and have a little fun with that. So anyway, if you were doing D7, which we kind of learned today, this chord, if you play the high E string, actually it's a 9, D9. So that's D7, D9 if you hit the high E string. We were going like D7 down to G7, and we were doing a G7 like that, which is just a G bar chord. Pick up your pinky, and if you want, you can put it right there. And so we're gonna go. If we do D7, it's just D7, good old. Then we get that little shape that's like 4, 5, 3, 5. Then we're gonna bar at the 7th fret, and 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the high E string, and then so we're at the 10th fret with the bar. 2nd finger is 11th fret of the G string, and then finally the big barred up here. You're going, it's like your D7 up an octave, you're going 12, 14, 13, 14, and play it backwards. And it's the same stuff for G7 also, and we're going to go 1st finger, 1st fret of the high E string, kind of like your good old folky G7, but just on everybody else it's open. Then bar the 3rd fret, go 1 higher on the G string, then your little D7 up the neck shape, so you're 5, 7, 8, 7. Then, where were we? We're going 9, 10, 8, 10, and then finally 12th fret and a bar, and then 13th on the high E string, and then play them all backwards. And it'll take a little practice. I know it's a little boring, but it's really fun when you get them under your fingers.